It is my pleasure to introduce the next speaker, Janhavi Palarapu. Janhavi is 13 years old and is entering 8th grade at the Academy for Science and Design this fall, which is her favorite school. In her free time, she likes to draw, ski, and hang out with her friends. In addition, she does cross country and plays soccer. Please welcome my good friend, Janhavi Palarapu.
Hello and good afternoon. My name is Janhavi Palarapu. I'd like to thank Anya for her wonderful speech on cell phones and for introducing me today. Before I start off, can everyone hear me all right?
Yes.
Today I'll be speaking about gun violence. More importantly, some background information on gun violence, recent occurrences that have included gun violence, and what is being done to reduce shootings. First, I will start off with some background information on gun violence. Years ago, gun violence never had the current impact it's having on today's society. Although there were events in the past that were both heartbreaking and unnecessary, they didn't occur as frequently as they do today. I guess you could say gun manufacturers are making a killing amount of money, literally. Gun violence has grown to become an international crisis. There are more cases each year of innocent children and adults getting caught into the action. With this happening, more concerns are rising as to the safety of lives, when the use of guns are also rising tremendously. Therefore, major debates were and still are happening, deciding whether or not to ban the use of guns completely. Some people feel this is necessary, while others think it may not be enough to make the problem go away. Certain parts of the world have already taken the initiative to ban the possession of guns and other similar weapons unless part of the military. These countries include the United Kingdom, Australia, Japan, and Germany. The Second Amendment on the United States Constitution states, "A well-regulated militia, being necessary to the security of a free state, the right of the people to keep and bear arms shall not be infringed." In simpler terms, the right of the people to possess weapons for their own defense shouldn't be taken away. However, now people are using it as a matter of offense rather than defense. Next, I'll move on to some recent occurrences that have included gun violence. How many of you here have heard about the Sandy Hook shooting? Okay. Well, for those of you who don't know, the Sandy Hook Elementary School shooting occurred on December 14th, 2012 in Connecticut. Adam Lanza, a cynical man with a negative view of the world, shot 20 children between the ages of 6 and 7 years old. In addition, 6 staff members were also killed. In total, there have been 33,847 shootings with 8,487 deaths just in 2018, which is shocking. Let me repeat those numbers. 33,847 shootings with 8,487 deaths. Most of those numbers come from the school shootings I'm sure you've all heard about. We're about 30 weeks into the year, and there have been 25 school shootings already. That's about one school shooting almost every week. Many people have been wondering what they can do to try and stop gun violence. Which brings me on to my next topic. What is being done to reduce shootings? Number 1, for starters, there was this huge event led by a student demonstration called March for Our Lives, held in Washington, D.C., and 800 other places around the world. Major celebrities attended, including Kim Kardashian, Justin Bieber, Lady Gaga, Ariana Grande, Demi Lovato, and Joey King. In addition, other celebrities spoke out about their opinion on gun violence, including Rowan Blanchard, Anne Hathaway, Harry Styles, and Zendaya. The purpose of March for Our Lives was to raise awareness for gun violence and support gun control. Number 2, people are starting gun violence prevention organizations in almost every state, open to anyone who wants to support. Number 3, investing in smart gun technology. An average of 500 people are shot to death unintentionally every year, which is why gun technology is crucial. If we can set it up so that our phones won't unlock unless given the right fingerprint, why can't we do the same for guns? This won't prevent mass shootings altogether, but it can prevent the chances of crimes with weapons owned by someone else. Number 4, self-defense technologies are on the way to increase safety in case of an emergency. Number 5, Schools are developing higher security systems and are enforcing the procedures of lockdowns more and more. And last but not least, number 6. The government is making sure guns can't be as easily bought as they are today. They're running background checks on the people who are buying the guns to see if they have any history of past crime, mental illnesses, or domestic violence. All of this definitely won't stop gun violence altogether, but hopefully we can look forward to a better future. It's time for some change. In this speech, I talked about gun violence. More importantly, some background information on gun violence, recent occurrences that have included gun violence, and what is being done to reduce shootings. I chose this as my topic for this speech since it's such an important thing going on right now. Personally, I think the fact that so many innocent people have died because of a shooter who doesn't even have an idea as to why they're doing what they're doing is absolutely ridiculous. Students and parents shouldn't have to be worried about their children going to school, a place that is supposed to be a safe environment solely for learning. The world would be such a better place if we could settle our problems without getting angry and turning to the use of guns. I genuinely hope people realize what they're doing and look forward to a future with fewer guns in it. Thank you for listening, and now I would like to welcome...
Let's take the applause, which is
Thank you.
awesome.